All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. As we're getting set for our third game for you today, it'll be the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. New Orleans comes in at 4-8. The Cardinals come in at 3-9. The Cardinals have been mathematically eliminated already from the playoffs. New Orleans, if they were to lose this game, they would be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. But New Orleans, they face a tough road just to even make the playoffs. Even if they win this game, I don't really see them getting in. These two teams at the bottom of the NFC West. Evil Dead is 95-67 on the day. He's 28 games over 500. Evil Dead says he's taking the Saints in this one, and we'll see what happens. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And let me give you a heads up right now. It's only 9 o'clock Eastern time. We will get a fourth game in today. We will do the Chargers and the 49ers after this. Let's head out to Glendale for this one. Saints-Cardinals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. It's the Saints and the Cardinals. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Two teams at the bottom of the NFC West. The Cardinals have already been eliminated from the playoffs. The Saints, if they lose, they will be eliminated. They can keep their very slim playoff hopes alive with a win today. And I mean very slim. Cardinals will get the ball first, run away, live from the desert. From the 2-yard line, Durham brings it back over the 15, 20, 25. And Durham brings it out to the 29-yard line on the return there. Number 36, Marion Durham, the rookie out of Ohio State. Starting quarterback for the Cardinals, Will Howard, the rookie out of Ohio State. Excuse me. The first overall pick in the draft, Will Howard from the Buckeyes. First and 10 Cardinals from their own 29-yard line. These two teams played back in week 1 of the season in New Orleans. The Saints won that game. Davis in the house. Davis, we're in your neck of the woods now. New Orleans beat Arizona 16-13 back in week 1. First and 10 from the 29. Howard hands off to Banks around the outside. Banks down the sideline, a big gain. Out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 15. Andrew Banks, the third-year back out of Tennessee. And that'll be a first down for the Cardinals. New Orleans at 4-8. Arizona at 3-9. Rough seasons for both teams. And the Cardinals get a first down on the first play of the game. Misty has joined us. Who are you taking here, Misty? The Saints or the Cardinals? Misty's taking the Cardinals. Evil Dead has the Saints in this one. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. Howard to Johnson up the middle. And Kylan Johnson, 4 yards out to the 48. Let's take a look at the Cardinal offense. Up front, Baldino, Bailey, Woodard, Charleston, Taylor. And then it's Dawson, Butler, Johnson, Swan, and Bolton. Yeah, he's caught up with us. No, I'm still eating. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Casey's in with us here now. Welcome in there, Casey. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. Our third game of 4. We're doing 4 games today. This is our third game. 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line. Howard hands off to Butler, and Butler picks up a yard to the 49-yard line. Keith Butler in his second year out of USC. Here's the Saints defense. They play a 4-3. Martin, Barnett, Monroe, and Felton up front. Linebackers, Taylor, Moore, and Hammond. And the secondary for the Saints, Clements, Rothman, Kirk, and Templeton. Casey says, let's go Cardinals. So Casey rooting for the Cardinals like Misty is. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals now at their own 49-yard line. Howard back. Howard looking, throws near side, caught by Bolden. Silas Bolden to the 39-yard line, a gain of 12. The rookie out of Texas, Silas Bolden, from college football 25. And that'll be another Arizona first down. Coming up to make the tackle, number 25 for the Saints. That's Ben Clements in his 6th year out of Texas. 1st and 10 Cardinals now from the Saint 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Banks around the outside. Picks up a yard to the 38-yard line. He's 2nd and 9. Ben Clements again on the tackle for New Orleans. I'm trying to eat a pizza while I call the game. It's not easy. Second and 9 for the Cardinals. I know I was trying to eat a pizza. 2nd and 9 from the 38. Howard to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 4. Johnson in his 7th year out of Tennessee. Ben Clements came up and made the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Arizona. Nice opening drive by the Cardinals so far. Marching down to the Saint 34-yard line. Cardinals come out. Howard under center.
Here we go now.
Howard fakes the handoff, and he's going to get sacked by Curry Felton back to the 42-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 12. Felton in his 4th year out of East Carolina. And that'll bring up 4th down for Arizona. And that takes the Cardinals out of field goal range. Nice pressure by New Orleans. It'll be 4th and 12. I should sound better now. I don't have anything in my mouth. They're going to try a field goal from 59 yards. Logan Ford. The kick is up. Yeah, I don't think so. No good. Cardinals come up empty on their opening drive. New Orleans will take over at their own 49-yard line. They're going to give the Saints great field position for New Orleans' opening drive. No score here at State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Starting quarterback for the Saints, Peyton Hicks, in his 7th year out of the University of Tennessee. 4:48 left here in the first quarter. This will be New Orleans' opening drive. We will have the Chargers and the 49ers after this. We will have a 4th game today. We have time. We're going to do one. Unless this one goes to quadruple overtime. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Hicks hands off to James Wilder up the middle. And Wilder, a big gain. James Wilder down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. For the 7th year back out of Tennessee, James Wilder. First down Saints at the Cardinal 34-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Sports Davis. Casey's in the house. They're trying to take bites of pizza here on the side. First and 10. Saints from the Cardinal 34-yard line. Hicks on the shotgun. Hicks back. Throws. Dumps it off to Hancock. Dalton Hancock down to the 29, a gain of 5. The 8th-year tight end out of Boise State. On the tackle, the linebacker, Duke Jackson, in his 6th year out of Houston. 2nd and 6 for the Saints at the Cardinal 29-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks throws downfield to McAllister. Gets the first down, a 6-yard gain down to the 23-yard line. Jared McAllister, the 8th-year receiver out of Colorado. And that'll be a Saint first down. Got bounced around like a pinball. Who made the tackle finally? Number 97. That's Darrell Jefferson in his 7th year out of Baylor for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 Saints at the Cardinal 23-yard line. In the offset eye, Hicks under center. Right in motion. Hicks, play action. Hicks rolls out, throws outside, and it's dropped by the fullback, Jaron Wright, in his 2nd year out of Michigan. He simply dropped it. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the Cardinal 23-yard line. The Cardinals had the ball first. They missed a field goal. And now this is the Saints' opening possession. And they've driven down to the Cardinal 23-yard line. 4 wide. Hicks on the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Hicks draws back. Hicks rolls out. Throws. Caught by Hancock. And Dalton Hancock down to the 3. A gain of 20 for the big tight end. 1st and goal, New Orleans at the Cardinal 3-yard line. Duke Jackson, the linebacker, on the tackle. It's a first down for the Saints. New Orleans knocking at the door. Great to have you along on this Sunday night, the 3rd game of our quadruple header. We've got the 49ers and Chargers up next. We'll be in San Diego for that one. 1st and goal from the 3. Hicks on the shotgun with a back on either side. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and he's in for the touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run by James Wilder, the 7th year back out of Tennessee, and the Saints take a 6-0 lead. Nice drive by New Orleans. Extra point will be by Jerome Taylor in his 5th year out of Clemson. The kick is up and good. Saints lead at 7-0, 2:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. The Cardinals at 3-9. They've already been eliminated from the playoffs. The Saints at 4-3, or 4-8, excuse me. If the Saints lose this game, they will be eliminated. They can keep their very, very, very slim playoffs hopes alive with a win. But I'm talking razor thin. Taylor will kick off. A lot would have to happen for the Saints to get in the playoffs. From the 2-yard line, Durham over the 20, 25. And Durham, Marion Durham, the rookie out of Ohio State, out to the 31-yard line. And that's where Arizona will take over. 2:36 left to play here in the first quarter. Saints up 7-0. 49ers and Chargers up next. And then we'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night. We'll wrap up week 13 tomorrow night with a doubleheader. 2:36 left to play. Stud Loverboy in the house. How you doing there, Stud? Well, we're seeing all sorts of people we haven't seen in a while. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Howard under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Howard draws back, throws, dumps it off to Swan. And that's James Swan, the 4th-year tight end out of Louisville. Played for the Ravens last season. Hammond on the tackle, the linebacker. Sean Hammond, the rookie out of Alabama. A 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals at their own 33. How you doing there, Stud? You doing all right? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you on this Sunday night. 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line. Cardinals come out. Howard in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Howard draws back. Howard looking, throws, caught by Dawson. Dwayne Dawson out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Cardinal first down. Dwayne Dawson in his 8th year out of Alabama. Ben Clements came up and made the tackle. If you missed our first 2 games today, the Raiders beat the Chiefs 27-13. The Raiders have clinched a playoff spot. And the Seahawks edged the Broncos 16-13. Seattle now at 11-2, the best record in the NFC at the moment. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Howard, they pitch to Johnson around the outside. Kylan Johnson picks up 3 out to the 46-yard line. Kylan Johnson, the former Giant. He spent 4 years with the Giants. Now he's on the Cardinals in his 7th year out of Tennessee. Second and 7 for the Cardinals now. Bless you, Misty. Cardinals at their own 46. Howard under center. Howard looking. Howard throws outside, caught by Dawson. A 4-yard gain out to the 50-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. On the tackle, number 22. That's Darnell Kirk, the 3rd-year safety out of Rice. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Evil Dead's on the road. I know he's listening in. He took the Saints in this one. Evil Dead is now 28 games over 500. He's 95-67. 3rd and 3 from the 50-yard line. Cardinals come out. Howard in the shotgun, a back on either side. Howard draws back. Howard looking. Throws near side. It's picked off by Benjamin Clements. See ya. Pick 6. Touchdown, New Orleans. I believe that's going to be about 46 yards. Benjamin Clements. Let me give you the exact yardage here in a second. Actually, it's about 49 yards. A 49-yard interception return for touchdown, also known as a pick 6, by Ben Clements, the 6th-year defensive back out of Texas. And the Cardinals go up 13-0. Or the Saints go up 13-0, I'm sorry. With 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. And now Jerome Taylor will come on as the Saints get a big defensive touchdown. Taylor for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Cardinals lead it 14-0. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Live from State Farm Stadium. There you go. Glendale, Arizona, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. I was thinking of the Carolina Stadium. So New Orleans goes up by 2 scores with an assist from their defense. And now Jerome Taylor will kick off for New Orleans. There's the kickoff. From the 1 yard line, Bolden over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Silas Bolden brings it out to the 26 yard line. The rookie out of Texas. Cardinals now down by 2 touchdowns with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Will Howard will come back out. Not an impressive start by Howard so far. Let's see if the Cardinals can get back in this game. This might be the last play of the first quarter. We have a big matchup next between the 49ers and the Chargers. Both those teams are in the thick of their respective wildcard races. 1st and 10. Howard fakes the handoff, throws deep, caught by Keeley. He can't hold on as he took a big shot from Clements. Tell you what, Benjamin Clements having a big first quarter for the Saints. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jamison Keeley in his 6th year out of Baylor, the wide receiver. 18 seconds left in the quarter. 3 wide for the Cardinals to the far side. Howard in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Howard hands off to Johnson up the middle. And Johnson, 11 yards out to the 37-yard line. Kylan Johnson, and that'll be a Cardinal first down. And that will probably do it for the first quarter. Saints up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. We go to the second quarter. The Saints lead the Cardinals 14-0. It'll be 1st and 10 for Arizona at their own 37-yard line, trying to get back in this game down by 2 touchdowns. The Saints at 4-8, the Cardinals at 3-9. On 1st and 10, the Cardinals come out. 4 wide. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Kylan Johnson. He gets nailed in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. Coming in and making the tackle for the Saints, number 96, Dante Monroe, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Georgia Tech. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Arizona. Cardinals at their own 35-yard line. They come out in the eye. Howard to Johnson up the middle. And Johnson gets the 2 yards back on the tackle. Andrew Moore in his 6th year out of Nevada. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. Four wide for Arizona. Howard in the gun. Howard fakes the handoff. Howard rolls out, throws deep. Caught by Jamison Keeley out to the 45-yard line. 18 yards to Keeley, and that'll be a Cardinal first down. The 6th-year receiver out of Baylor. Saints lead it 14-0. 6:45 and counting here in the first half. Cardinals now at the Saint 45-yard line. Howard under center.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Howard hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson out to the 44, a gain of a yard before being tackled by Curry Felton. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Cardinals. 6:44 left in the first half. Saints lead it 14-0. Saints have kind of dominated so far. Saints with an offensive touchdown and a defensive touchdown. 2nd and 9 for Arizona at the New Orleans 44. Single back. Everybody in tight. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Johnson up the middle. And Kylan Johnson out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And that'll make it a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 6. On the tackle there, number 95, Bryce Barnett. In his 11th year out of Illinois, the defensive tackle. Big 3rd down for the Cardinals here. 3rd and 6 from the St. 40. Howard in the shotgun. And somebody jumped. That's Bryce Barnett. Jumped for New Orleans.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So the 3rd and 6 turns into a 3rd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Still 3rd down.
That'll stop the clock with 5:39 left here in the first half. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Sports Davis, Stud Lover Boy in the house. Casey's here. 3rd and 1 from the 35-yard line. Cardinals come out, 4 wide. Howard under center. Howard draws back. Howard throws, caught by Carrington. Down to the 26-yard line. Jay Carrington, the rookie out of Princeton. And that'll be a gain of 9 in a Cardinal first down. That'll move the chains. Benjamin Clements, Chris Rothman, both on the tackle. 1st and 10 Cardinals now at the New Orleans 26-yard line. Howard under center.
Let's go. 3-19.
Howard hands off to Banks, and Andrew Banks gets taken down for no gain at the 26-yard line. Wrapping him up, making the tackle, number 28, Ray Harris, the rookie defensive back out of Penn State, coming up on the corner blitz. Under 5 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. They come out 5 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard looking. Howard throws down the middle, caught by Swan. Swan just pushing forward. 13 yards down to the 13-yard line for James Swan. And that'll be a Cardinal first down. The 4th-year tight end out of Louisville. Andrew Moore on the tackle along with Ray Harris for New Orleans. .422 and counting. 1st and 10. Cardinals now at the New Orleans 13-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard throws down the middle, caught by Silas Bolden. Down to the 7. That'll be a gain of 6. Before being taken down by Garrett Walker, the rookie defensive back out of Utah. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 at the 7. The Cardinals can get a first down at the 3-yard line. Evil Dead took the Saints in this one. They're up 14-0. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 7-yard line. Evil Dead, an impressive 28 games over 500 at the moment at 95 and 67. If he gets this one right and the next one right, he's 30 games over 500. 2nd and 4 from the 7. Howard hands off to Kylan Johnson, and it's a touchdown for the Cardinals. A 7-yard touchdown run by Kylan Johnson, the 7th-year back out of Tennessee. And the Cardinals get on the board. It's now 14-6 Saints. And Logan Ford will come on for the extra point to make it a 7-point game. Nice drive by Arizona to get back in the game. Now the extra point by Ford. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Saints now lead it 14-7 with 4:03 left to play. here in the first half. Live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. Who do they play next week? Let's find out. In week 14, we'll find out. Arizona plays at San Francisco next week. New Orleans plays at the Rams next week. The Cardinals just playing out the schedule. They've already been eliminated from the playoffs. There's the kickoff by Ford. From the 4-yard line, Green brings it back over the 20, 25. And Thomas Green, the rookie out of Michigan State, out to the 30-yard line. And that's where New Orleans will take over 1st and 10. Peyton Hicks comes back out to lead the offense for the Saints. 3:58 left to play here in the second quarter. We're doing 4 games tonight. We'll have one more after this. It'll be the 49ers and the Chargers. We'll head out to San Diego for that one. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Saints come out in the offset eye. Hicks under center. Hicks fakes the handoff. Hicks rolls out. And Hicks is going to take off. Breaks a tackle, dives for the first down, gets out to about the 39. He's going to be a yard shy. A gain of 9, it'll be 2nd and 1. But nice effort by Peyton Hicks. On the tackle, number 21, Nathan Davis, the 10th-year safety out of Notre Dame. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left in the half. Saints up 14-7. New Orleans comes out in the offset eye. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder. And Wilder gets taken down for no gain. On the tackle there, number 93, Marcus Jordan, the rookie out of Kentucky. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Third and 1 for the 39-yard line. Big third down for New Orleans. You don't want to let the Saints back in the game, or the Cardinals back in the game if you're the Saints. Saints were up 14-0. They were coming off a timeout. Here we go. 3rd and 1. New Orleans from their own 39. In the offset eye. Hicks under center. Hands off to Wilder, and Wilder close. Gets out to the 40. Does he have the first down? No. They're going to call him a yard shy. Glaspie on the tackle. Corey Glaspie, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Clemson. Nice defensive stop for the Cardinals. It'll be 4th and 1 New Orleans at the 40-yard line. Bill Stone will come on to punt for the Saints. Stone gets the punt away. Nice punt inside the 10, but it rolls into the end zone. Touchback. Cardinals will get it at the 20-yard line with 2:53 left. The Cardinals can tie it up on this drive with a touchdown. Saints lead it 14-7. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll talk more about that during the next game. We'll be wrapping up Week 13 tomorrow night. Go Redbirds, Casey says. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard to Butler, and Butler gets out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 10. That's Keith Butler, the 2nd-year back out of USC. Dante Monroe on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals now at the 30-yard line. Everybody in tight, 4 wide. Single back, Howard in the gun. Howard draws back. Howard steps up, throws, dumps it off to Butler. He can't hold on. Broken up by Benjamin Clements, who's had a great first half, making a lot of plays. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals at the 30-yard line. 2:19 left in the half. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Well, they can see look at the JS in the corner. You can see it shifting shades. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Howard looking. Howard still looking. Throws, dumps it off to Bolden. And Silas Bolden picks up 4 out to the 34-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Saints up 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back. State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Cardinals and the Saints. The Saints lead at 14-7. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Arizona at their own 34-yard line. Cardinals looking to try to tie this up before halftime. They got to get a first down here. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun, 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Green 39.
Howard draws back. Howard looking. Throws. Caught by Dawson. And Dwayne Dawson out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 12. That'll be a first down for the Cardinals. On 1st and 10. 4 wide. Howard back. Howard looking. Howard throws. Caught by Keeley down to the 38-yard line. 16 and 12. That's 28 yards to Jamison Keeley. Across midfield, the Cardinals are driving. On the tackle, number 34, James Templeton, the 8th-year defensive back out of South Carolina. Dwayne Dawson in his 8th year out of Alabama, the wide receiver. 1st and 10, Cardinals now at the Saint 38. Cardinals trying to tie this one up. 5 wide, empty backfield. Howard in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Howard draws back. Throws down the middle, caught by Silas Bolden. Out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cardinals take a timeout with 1:01 left here in the first half. Saints up 14-7. Glad to have everybody here tonight on this Sunday. As we're getting 4 games in tonight, we'll have one more. 49ers Chargers up next. 2nd and 4 from the 32-yard line. And that's a big game coming up next. 3 receivers to the near side. Howard in the shotgun. 2nd and 4.
319.
Howard draws back. Howard looking, throws. It's nearly picked off. Oh my goodness. Tim Malone, the linebacker, the rookie out of Florida A&M, nearly picked that one off. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Saints. They were looking for Dawson, and Malone jumped the route, nearly picked it off. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals at the Saint 32-yard line. 57 seconds left until halftime. 4 wide. Howard in the gun. Howard looking. Howard throws down the middle. Caught by Dawson. He holds on. No, he doesn't. Incomplete. It was broken up by Malone. He put the hit on him. Dawson couldn't hold on. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will try a 49-yard field goal. Nice play by the rookie, Tim Malone. And now Logan Ford from 49 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is no good. He missed it from 49. The Cardinals have been suffering from kicking woes all season. And it just continues right there. Cardinals come up empty on that drive. Saints still lead at 14-7. And now New Orleans will take over. And the Saints still have 3 timeouts, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yep, they have all 3. 48 seconds, and the Saints will start from their own 39-yard line. Sorry, Casey, your Redbirds came up empty. On 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Sets up a screen pass to Wilder down the sideline. And Wilder gets out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Saints take a timeout. They have 2 left. 42 seconds left in the half. New Orleans trying to get into field goal range before halftime here. Raiders beat the Chiefs earlier today, 27-13. And the Seahawks beat the Broncos 16-13. Those 2 games in the video section. We'll post all the games to YouTube once we're done tonight. On 2nd and 3, Hicks in the shotgun, 4 wide. Hicks looking, throws, and he missed, incomplete. Looking for Logan Hawks out to the side here, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 3. Logan Hawks, the wide receiver, in his 10th year out of Syracuse. 3rd and 3 for the Saints now at their own 46. 39 seconds left in the half. 3 wide to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder, that was kind of a give-up play. No gain. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinals take a timeout. They want the ball back. Glaspie on the tackle for the Cardinals. Corey Glaspie, the defensive tackle. And now Bill Stone will come in to punt for New Orleans on 4th and 3. Cardinals will have only 1 timeout when they get the ball. They won't have a whole lot of time. They'll have about 30 seconds left in the half. Bill Stone back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, and it's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt by Stone. In his 2nd year out of Cal. He was punting for the Lions last season. He only lasted a year on Detroit. Now he's on the Saints. 1st and 10 Cardinals now from the 9-yard line. Nice camera work, guys. There we go. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Cardinals will start from the 9-yard line. On 1st and 10, the Cardinals come out 4 wide. Will Howard, the quarterback, the rookie out of Ohio State, under center. Howard to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. That's kind of a give-up play. And they're just going to let the clock run out. Neither team's going to take a timeout here. Wayne Martin on the tackle in his 12th year out of Cal. Let's see if they get one more playoff in time. They probably won't. And we'll go to halftime. Halftime score, New Orleans 14, Arizona 7. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. As we go to the 3rd quarter, the Saints lead the Cardinals 14-7. The Saints at 4-8, the Cardinals at 3-9. Both teams going nowhere. Playing out the schedule. Well, the Saints are still mathematically alive. The Cardinals have been eliminated for the past couple of weeks. It'll unstick itself. There we go. 8 minutes on the clock. We'll start the quarter number 3. The Saints will get the ball first. Logan Ford, the third-year kicker out of Troy, will kick off for the Cardinals. And now the kickoff. This will be fielded by Green, about a yard deep. Brings it out. Thomas Green out over the 25, out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Saints will have it, 1st and 10. Peyton Hicks comes back out, the 7th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. It was an okay first half, nothing spectacular, except for that 49-yard pick six by Benjamin Clements. Nemesis is back. We're wondering where he went. He's taken the Saints in this one. Saints lead it 14-7 as we start the third quarter. 4 wide. Hicks under center.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Hicks drops back, throws, dumps it off to Hawks, and Logan Hawks picks up 4 out to the 30-yard line. Oh, you had dinner? Nemesis, where do you live again? What city? I forget. I'm in Nashville. You probably know that. 2nd and 6 from the 30-yard line, a gain of 4. I was like racking my brain to try to figure out where you live. 2nd and 6, San Diego. That's right. Well, your Chargers are up next. 2nd and 6, Hicks back. Hicks looking, throws, caught by Hancock. And Dalton Hancock out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 16. And that'll be a New Orleans first down. Yeah, I've got my Chargers back in San Diego. That's right. Cali. You're in Cali. You're one of the left coasters. You're on the left coast. I don't know why I can never remember where you're from. You're out in Cali. I don't have a whole lot of West Coasters. So you kind of represent the whole West Coast. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Hicks, play action, throws, and Hawks can't hold on. Incomplete. That was broken up by Durham, or Marion Durham, excuse me, the rookie out of Ohio State. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Saints at their own 46-yard line. That would be cool if it went game 7. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide for the Saints. Hicks from the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws outside. Caught on the sideline. Out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 3. James Wilder making the play. It'll be 3rd and 7. Well, yeah, it does look good. Here on Madden 19, it does look good. It really pops. I've always liked the Cardinals helmets. They're simple, but they look cool. 3rd and 7 from the 49-yard line. Hicks under center. Jefferson in motion. Hicks drops back. Throws. Caught by Logan Hawks. Out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 13, and that'll be a New Orleans first down. You can get it cheap. I mean, you can get a copy of Madden 19 at GameStop or something like that. A good used one. It's hard to find a new one. But I wore out my original copy. I'm on my 2nd copy of 19. And I got this one a little over a year ago. It was about $15, I think. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Yeah, I use a PS5. Of course, 19 was a PS4 game. But the PS5 really cleans it up. Hicks throws. Caught by St. John. Down to the 19-yard line. A 19-yard gain by DeMarcus St. John, the 3rd-year receiver out of Michigan. And that's a New Orleans first down. Now, you'd be surprised. You load up Madden 19 on a PS5, how much the PS5 cleans it up and sharpens all the details. The game looks spectacular on a PS5. And it plays better, too. It's more smooth. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. It's almost like it was made for a PS5. Hicks drops back, throws, and he missed his receiver in the flat. He was looking for, let's see, who was that? 81, Tim Jefferson, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. So Nemesis from SoCal. I have, how many inches is this? What's this, a 55-inch TV? I call the games on. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Hicks to Wilder. And Wilder out to the 15-yard line. It's a TCL 55-inch TV from Walmart. But it's a great image. I mean, it looks great. 3rd and 7 from the 15-yard line. I look like mission control here. I've got the TV, I've got the 2 laptops, my PS5. 3rd and 7. Hicks back. Hicks throws. Incomplete. Yeah, it has Samsung panels, yes. Incomplete pass, that'll bring up 4th down. And New Orleans will have to settle for 3. It'll put them up by 2 scores, though. Jerome Taylor will come on. This will be a 32-yard field goal attempt to put the Saints up by 10. My phone is a Samsung. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Saints lead it 17-7. 4:54 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. I think Sports Davis is still here. Nemesis is here. Casey's here, rooting for the Redbirds. Misty's here. It's past your bedtime, Misty, isn't it? It's almost 9 o'clock Central Time. We have the 49ers and Chargers after this, but we still have a quarter and a half left in this one. There's the kickoff from the 3-yard line. Silas Bolden over the 20, 25, and Bolden brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Cardinals will have it, 1st and 10. Silas Bolden, the rookie out of Texas. Will Howard, the rookie quarterback out of Ohio State, the 1st overall pick in the draft, picked by the Cardinals. Oh, Casey's not here. Sorry, Casey. I forgot. He's on the witness protection program. I forgot. I don't need those Mexican drug lords trying to find you. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Cardinals. Let me know who wins. I used to watch NASCAR a lot back in the day. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3. On the tackle, Chris Rothman, the 4th-year safety out of Oregon. That's a lot of money. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line. Second and 7 for the Cardinals. They come out 4 wide. Howard in the gun. Howard to Butler. And Butler gets outside, gets the 1st down. And that'll be a 12-yard carry out to the 44-yard line before being tackled by the safety, Darnell Kirk, in his 3rd year out of Rice. I decided to put the Saints in white pants on this one just to see what it looks like. It looks good. I like the white pants. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard hands off to Johnson, and Kylan Johnson out to the 45-yard line, a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Hammond on the tackle. Sean Hammond, the rookie out of Alabama. Oh, cool. Good old Rusty. He was a pretty good driver in his day. 4 wide, 2nd and 9 from the 45-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard throws downfield, nearly picked off by Benjamin Clements. He nearly had his second pick of the day. He had a pick six back in the second quarter. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Cardinals now. That might have been another pick six had he caught it. It looks good, doesn't it? The helmets do look good. 3rd and 9 for the 45-yard line. And tell you, man, the lighting on 19 is better than the newer games. 3rd and 9, Howard back. Howard looking. Throws outside, caught by Butler. He's going to be shy of the first down. He only gets 5 yards out to the 50-yard line. Keith Butler, the second-year back out of USC. That'll bring up 4th and 4 for the Cardinals at midfield. Benjamin Clements came up and made the tackle. Yeah, I remember the older Cardinal teams. The logo was a little bit simpler with them. They made it more menacing looking. Derek White back to punt on 4th and 4, gets the punt away. And it's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. I'm sorry, Misty what? Misty remembers too. Oh, okay. 1st and 10 for the Saints now at their own 28-yard line. 2:50 left here in the third quarter. Saints lead it 17-7. The Saints trying to stave off elimination and keep their slim hopes alive. The Cardinals have already been eliminated. They're 3 and 9 coming in. Cardinals aren't going anywhere. 1st and 10 for the 28. Hicks under center, 4 wide. Hicks drops back. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Logan Hawks. No. Broken up at the last second by Gregory. Owen Gregory, the 4th-year safety out of Central Florida. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. 2:45 left in the third quarter. 4 wide for the Saints. Hicks in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Hicks drops back. Hicks looking, throws, caught by Jefferson out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 14 to Tim Jefferson, the 8th-year receiver out of Ohio State. That's hardcore right there. Those guys make bucks, though. They can do that. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. Saints come out. Hicks under center. Hicks drops back. Hicks rolls out. And Hicks is going to take off. And Peyton Hicks to the 48-yard line. And that's going to be almost a 10-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and inches at the 48. Nathan Davis came up and made the tackle. The 10th-year safety out of Notre Dame. Less than 2 minutes left now here in the third quarter. Saints lead at 17-7 over the Cardinals. Saints trying to get to 5 and 8 and keep their slim playoff hopes alive. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder. Picks up the first down. And Wilder to the 45. A gain of 3 yards. First down, New Orleans. James Granger came up, made the tackle. The 9th-year safety out of Texas. First down, New Orleans. Yeah, it's a big racing weekend coming up this weekend. Got the Indy 500 coming up next weekend. 1st and 10 from the 45. Hicks from the shotgun. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws underneath, and it's broken up. Incomplete. Broken up by Nathan Davis. They were looking for Jared McAllister. Broke up the pass. Actually, he was looking for Jefferson, I think. And that'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. I'm sorry, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Saints. I'll get it right. A minute 15 left here in the third quarter. It'll be a late night tonight doing our 4th game next. That's all right. On the East Coast, we'll go to midnight. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Hicks fakes the handoff. Hicks steps up. He's going to take off. And Peyton Hicks out to the 37, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. As the clock will tick down to 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Saints lead the Cardinals 17-7. Got a good crowd here tonight, here at Jammin' Sports. The third game of 4. We are doing a 4th game tonight. When this one's over, we'll head out to Southern California. It'll be the 49ers and the Chargers. 3rd and 2 from the 37-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder picks up 4 to the 33-yard line. Another New Orleans first down. James Wilder on the carry. We're down to 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Raiders beat the Chiefs earlier today. And that was 27-13. And the Seahawks beat the Broncos 16-13 in the game right before this one. 1st and 10 for the 33-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Potts. Anthony Potts, the big tight end. He's a load all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 17-yard gain by Potts. Actually, it's a 19-yard gain. My math was off. The 7th-year tight end out of Maryland. I mean, he's big. Just look how big he is. He's a tank. I'd be throwing to him more often. It's a first down, New Orleans. Broke 1 tackle, stayed in bounds, picked up some additional yardage. We're down to 11 seconds. I bet this looks great on a 65-inch TV. I bet it looks great. 4 wide. Time is running out. Will they get the playoff in time? They do. Hicks to Wilder up the middle. And Wilder down to the 4, a gain of 10. At the end of 3, the Saints lead at 17-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. 2 teams on the outside looking in. New Orleans at 4-8, the Cardinals at 3-9. We start the fourth quarter, 2nd and inches for the Saints at the Cardinal 4-yard line. The Saints can make this a 3-score game with a touchdown. Saints are starting to dominate. Everybody in tight. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder. A gain of 2 down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, New Orleans. Evil Dead in his den. He's got a 95-inch TV he watches this on. I could just imagine what that looks like. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Saints looking to make it a 3-score game. 4 wide. Hicks from the shotgun. Hicks looking, throws, back to the end zone. Jefferson, touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Tim Jefferson, the 8th-year receiver out of Ohio State. And the Saints go up 23-17. They're up by 16. The extra point will make it a 3-score game. They might review that. Oh, that's a great catch. Good look right there. They'll probably still review it, though. There it is. Just to make sure. It should hold up, though. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Nemesis in the house. Casey, I think, is still here. He's on the witness protection program. We're not supposed to say his name, so forget I said it. That should hold up. Ruling on the field stands. Good touchdown. I thought as much. And the Saints lead it 23-7. And now the extra point by Jerome Taylor to put the Saints up by 17. The kick is up and good. Saints lead it 24-7. 7:31 left to play in regulation. Well, the Cardinals have their work cut out for them. They're down by 17 points. State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. We have the 49ers and the Chargers up next. Casey's in the crowd, he says. We have a bonus game for you tonight. We'll be on late tonight. At least on the East Coast, we'll be on late. It's already 10:09 Eastern time. And we do have another game coming up. It'll be the 49ers and the Chargers. It's 9:09 here in Nashville. We're on Central Time. There's the kickoff. From the goal line, Bolden over the 10, 15, 20. Silas Bolden fumbles, and the Saints come up with it. Anthony Potts, the tight end, comes away with it. And the Saints get the ball right back. And this one is about to get ugly. Saints are already up by 17. They score another touchdown. We get to route status. And the Saints will take over following the fumble recovery off the kickoff at the 26-yard line. Well, you're over in Europe, Casey, so yeah. You're 6 hours ahead of me. Over in London. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. You see, he's so far on the witness protection program, he's in another continent. 1st and 10. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder out to the 20-yard line, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yeah, we're international here at Jammin' Sports. We have people watching across the pond. 2nd and 5 from the 20-yard line. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Wilder. And Wilder picks up, actually lost a yard. Back to the 21-yard line. On the tackle is number 99. That's Greg Bass, the former Chief, in his 10th year out of Utah. The defensive end making the tackle for Arizona. .642 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 6 for the Saints at the Arizona 21. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and Wilder 2 yards to the 19-yard line. It'll be 4th and 4. Duke Jackson, the linebacker, comes up and makes the tackle. So New Orleans will have to settle for 3. It'll keep it a 3-score game. It'll make it a 20-point lead for the Saints. I really don't see the Cardinals coming back in this one. But I've seen stranger things. You never know. And now Jerome Taylor. This will be from 36 yards to put the Saints up by 20. The kick is up, and it's good. Saints lead it 27-7 with 6:03 left. They're booing here in Glendale. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to go ahead and put Evil Dead down for a win here. Evil Dead is now 96-67. Evil Dead is now 29 games over 500. Evil Dead's been on a tear lately. In Evil Dead's last 16 games, he's 13-3. I mean, he's on a tear. Taylor will kick off for New Orleans. Up by 20 with 6:03 left. We'll head out to San Diego after this for the 49ers and the Chargers. There's the kickoff. From the goal line, Durham brings it back over the 15, 20, 25. And Marion Durham, out to the 33-yard line. And that's where the Cardinals will take over with 5:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Will Howard will come back out. I just don't see the Cardinals scoring 3 touchdowns in the next 5:59. But anything's possible. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide for Arizona. Howard in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Howard draws back. Throws deep. Caught by Swan. And James Swan across midfield to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 19 yards and a Cardinal first down into Saint territory. The big tight end, James Swan. Clock is moving. 5:39 and counting. Cardinals come out. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. First and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Howard draws back. Throws. Caught by Swan again. And the big tight end down to the 38. A gain of 10. It'll be another Cardinal first down. So how does this stream look, Nemesis, on your big screen over there? You're watching it on a bigger screen than I'm calling it on. I'm calling the games on a 55-inch. You're watching it on a 65. Is it still sharp? I'm broadcasting in 1080p, so it should be pretty sharp. First and 10 for the 38-yard line. Coming up on 5 minutes left. 4 wide. Howard in the gun. Howard back. Howard looking, throws, caught by Swan again. He's been the go-to guy on this drive, down to the 20-yard line. And that'll be another Cardinal first down, a gain of 18. The Saints are letting the Cardinals have all this stuff here. It eats up time. The Saints defense is not playing as tight as they were before. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4:40 and counting. First and 10 from the Saint 20-yard line. Howard under center.
Now let's go. 319.
Howard to Johnson up the middle, and Kylan Johnson out to the 13-yard line, a gain of 7. And it'll bring up 2nd and 3. Hammond comes up and makes the tackle. Sean Hammond, the rookie out of Alabama. .4:15 and counting. 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals at the Saint 13-yard line. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun.
Now let's go. Green 3.
Howard hands off to Butler. And Keith Butler picks up the first down. A 4-yard gain to the 9-yard line. First and goal, Cardinals. Under 4 minutes to play now. 3:49 and counting. Saints lead it 27-7. The Cardinals may score here, but they're not going to win this game. The Saints are going to go to 5-8. They'll keep their very slim playoff hopes alive, and the Cardinals will drop to 3-10. 5 wide, first and goal from the 9. Howard in the shotgun. Howard back. Howard throws to the end zone, caught by Aaron. Touchdown, Arizona. Donovan Aaron making the catch in the back of the end zone. Actually, let's see, what number? That's number 85, I'm sorry. That's Riley Aaron, the rookie out of Arizona, the tight end, making the catch in the back of the end zone, a 9-yard touchdown catch. It's now 27-13. The extra point by Logan Ford. Kick is up, and it's good. It's now a 13-point ball game in favor of the Saints with 3:31 left. Let's see if the Cardinals kick an onside kick here with 3:31 remaining, down by 2 touchdowns. They might. Logan Ford will tee it up. Let's see what the Cardinals choose to do here. You're 3-9. You've got nothing to lose. You're about to be 3-10. You might as well try it. Here we go. Onside kick attempt by Logan Ford. And that's going to be fielded by the Saints, Tim Jefferson, at the 43-yard line. So the onside kick is no good. And the Saints will take over with 3.5 minutes left at the Cardinal 43-yard line. Saints up 27-14. Peyton Hicks comes back out. A rather pedestrian day for him. But the only thing that matters is the score, really. You could have the best stats in the world, but if you're not winning, it really doesn't matter. Look for the Saints to keep the ball on the ground, eat up time here. Saints come out in the offset eye. 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 43-yard line. Hicks to Wilder up the middle, and Wilder out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. Make it a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the tackle, number 97, Darrell Jefferson. In his 7th year out of Baylor. We'll have the 49ers and Chargers as quickly as we can once this game is over. It'll be about 5 minutes after this one's over. On 2nd and 7. Hicks to Wilder. And Wilder picks up the first down out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll keep the clock moving. Evil Dead gave me his pick for the 49ers and Chargers. He took the 49ers, I believe. We'll be at Snapdragon Stadium for that one in San Diego. In the offset eye, 1st and 10. Hicks under center. Right in motion. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder pushes forward as we hit the 2-minute warning. Saints up 27-14 here at Javits Sports. And welcome back to State Farm Stadium. I stand corrected. Evil Dead's taking the Chargers next game. Thank you, Evil Dead, for reminding me. I couldn't remember. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Saints at the Cardinal 27-yard line. 2 minutes left on this one. Superchargers. San Diego Superchargers. 2nd and 6 from the 27-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder around the outside, and Wilder back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Cardinals take a timeout. They have 2 left. 1:56 remaining. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Saints at the Cardinal 27-yard line. They're in field goal range. Cardinals are going to have double-digit losses now. They're going to be 3 and 10 when this one's over. The Saints will stay alive at least for another week at 5 and 8. That's cool. 3rd and 6. Saints come out. Hicks under center. He was. Hicks to Wilder up the middle. And Wilder picks up 4 to the 23. The Cardinals take another timeout. They have 1 left. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Saints. Jerome Taylor will come back out. Saints lead it by 13. They can make it a 16-point game. It'll keep it a 2-score game. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt by Jerome Taylor. This game taking forever to end. It's been over for a while. Taylor from 40 yards. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. Saints lead it 30-14 with 1:49 left. Yeah, he is a good one. I like him. He seems like he's a a fine young man. He's got a good head on his shoulders. I like to see the Chargers turn it around and become a decent team again. I just wish they were still in San Diego, though. They don't belong in Los Angeles. They really don't. Jerome Taylor will kick off for the Saints, leading by 16 with 1:49 left. The Cardinals only have one timeout left. This one's been over for a while. We're just waiting for it to end. There's the kickoff from the 2-yard line. Durham brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. And Marion Durham, out to the 34-yard line. 1:44 left. I think everybody wants to see the 49ers and Chargers. I know I do. Should be a good one. (30-14), the Saints lead it. Let's see if the Cardinals, they may score again, but they're not going to win this game. Unless they were to score a touchdown like right now. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Howard back. Howard throws, caught by Bolden. And Silas Bolden out to the 48, a gain of 14. 1st and 10 for the 48-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. Howard fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Bolden again. And he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Trying to get the yardage on that. 22, and that's a 24-yard gain. I'm already updating the standings here. The Saints are going to be 5-8. And the Cardinals will be 3-10. 1st and 10 for the 28-yard line. Howard in the shotgun, 1:21 left. Howard throws outside to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson breaking tackles all the way down to the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. A gain of 20. Cardinals in the hurry up. Howard back. Howard steps up. Howard throws back at the end zone. Carrington, touchdown Cardinals. And now it's 30-20. That was a quick drive by Arizona. Jed Carrington, the rookie out of Princeton. Now the Cardinals will go for 2. If they get this 2-point conversion and they get the onside kick, well, that changes everything. All right, the 2-point try. Howard in the shotgun. Howard back. Howard throws, and they get the 2-point try. Jamison Keeley hauls it in. And all of a sudden we have a close game. 30-22. Now watch the Cardinals get the onside kick, tie it up, and win it in overtime. Wouldn't that be something? Well, they have to line up for the onside kick. They only have one timeout. If the Saints recover it, the game's over. Here we go. Logan Ford. And that'll be recovered by New Orleans. McAllister at the 44-yard line. So 2 more snaps, and this one will be in the books. Well, the Cardinals made it kind of interesting at the end. But Arizona will fall to 3-10, and the Saints stay alive. The Saints will be 5-8. And then we'll head out to San Diego. Give me about 5 minutes between games, and we get our 4th game in tonight. I got to get the rosters out. Saints come out in the victory formation.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
Hicks will take a knee. Cardinals will take a timeout. Their final timeout. Well, we'll probably still have 2 more snaps. There's 58 seconds left. They'll have to snap it twice. But the Cardinals are out of timeouts. A lot would have to happen for the Saints to make the playoffs. The best they can do is 8-8. And they'd need a lot of help. But they're still mathematically alive. Cardinals, on the other hand, no. They were eliminated back in week 2, I think. I'm kidding.
All right, here we go.
Just seems like it. They take a knee. They'll have to snap it one more time. And then we'll head out to San Diego. That will just leave us 2 games left to do tomorrow. So we can wrap up the week before I have to take off to Murfreesboro for the rest of the week. 3rd and 13. Final snap of the game. Hicks takes a knee. And this one's finally in the books. As the final seconds will tick away. Your final score: New Orleans 30, Arizona 22. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have the 49ers and the Chargers up next. We'll see you then.